All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Luanti / Minetest gameplay. Yeah. All right. We're going to finish up looking at the mansion and then look at a new build. So, how's everybody doing out there? Great. It is 48 degrees in Chicagoland. We've been in the 40s to 60s with a couple days where it got kind of chilly, but spring is on its way. Yeah, you can hear the birds. Cool. So, it's been a couple days. Now, I created these marble blocks, but I forgot to give them sound. So you can hear me walking on the carpet, but it makes no sound walking on the marble. Hi, Mr. Turtle. Yes, every mansion needs a turtle. Now, I remembered to put sound on the carpet, the other carpet. So what I did is I redid the, there wasn't enough room to do what I wanted to do with the flower planters. So I redid it. You get this nice area here. And then you come over and the guest rooms are done. Or the kids' bedrooms, whatever. Exactly. Look at that view. What a view. But it's real nice. So you got the patio. And I kind of wish I had the patio on the other side too, but that wouldn't look right. And then here's the other room. Very nice. This is better than some people's houses. So this house is done. But let's go out. Okay. I walked into a wall. This house is done. No more, nothing more needed here. Yeah, not on this side. It's done. Let's go take a look at the new area. So, I was encroaching on the, they come out here. Very nice. See, I don't think putting patios on this side of the house would work like they do on the, oops, I overshot. Like they overdo on the back side of the house. Uh-oh. Go away. No rats. So, we come out here. Thank you. I did put a parking lot in over on the other side. So I haven't been really doing anything. So now we have a driveway with lights that go to this old medieval style area to showcase these two places. Cool. Go back to the road. And I have a new area. So this area goes up to the factory. Go back up here. And you can see where like the Winterlands is like Game of Thrones. It just miraculously starts. So what I'm going to do is replace all this. And it's quite easy. If you just sit there and cover up, like if I take the replacer tool and change that, it'll actually change back into the, after a while, it'll change back into the snow. So what you do is you put that there, one, and then let's go here and do two. It creates this big, huge gate. Now, what this stuff is called is dirt with grass. Oh, that's the replacement tool. What am I pointing at? I am pointing at dirt with snow. So we can take this, we can go into our world edit and replace nodes. So dirt with snow. And we're going to replace that with dirt with grass. Or anything that you want, really, and replace node. And yes, because it's a big area. Boom, look at that. But you said, I left some. But you say, well, wait, what about the trees? Okay, well, that is default snow. And there's a silkworm on there. So we can hit, let's say, default : snow, and it finds it. Oh, yes, we do not want to replace it with dirt with grass. And it removes it without removing anything. Cool. Now there is another block that you have to take into consideration, and that's snow block. Or if you're near water, it would be, oh, now you see, I didn't have that much farther to go. I should have just taken care of that right away. What is that, 1? Let's go over here and let's do one. No, come on. There we go. Is there any on the other side? No. It's a castle. Look at that castle. Do I have unlimited on? Nope, I don't. It was just lagging. So let's finish this area real quick. Do POS2, and first do we got everything in? Yes, let's get rid of that. Boom, and now let's get rid of the dirt with snow. I'll just retype it. Dirt with snow. I do have, what do you call it? Yeah, we're going to replace it with itself. I do have a clipboard manager, but there we go. Look at that. We just now changed Winterland into Summerland. And look, we got, now this will not change back. So, like I said, if you put blocks, if you change a block, it will actually change back. So if I come over here, we'll check on this at the end of, there we go. Put all these as that. That looks much better. And you'll see it change back. So I want to use this area, expansion area, because I have a clean canvas. So that's what I did here. Is I put in a new subdivision. So if you come up here, I'll take care of this other part later. But if you come up here, this is where the Secret Squirrel Factory is. Look at all the people show up for work. Cool. And the mining part. And it's really strange because I thought I was far enough away. But I'm really not. I'm right there. So I leveled all this out. I got to get rid of these shadows. I can't remember how to do it. There is in World Edit, there is a command that you can do. It's in the, I have to look up the mod. It's the tools mod. So it's like a command line thing. I don't know if I have. I think it's tools. Yeah. So you can turn on. I have to revisit that mod because it has unbreakable items, and so you can really mess with people. It has pushers. The light bulb is really cool. I use that a lot. So if you don't want to put a light in, you can actually just use that. The problem with that is that you have to use World Edit to get rid of it. You can't just dig it. And the same thing with the unbreakable blocks. So there's a bunch of unbreakable. Well, let's take here unbreakable sandstone. So if you put that there, you see you can't break it. But there is a pickaxe, but I think that'll actually bork the game. So what we are going to do, because I don't feel like waiting through a reboot, is actually kind of look good. 1, 2, come in here, set nodes to air, boom. And it's gone. Yay. So, let's go take a look at the new house that I built. There's a horse. That's the only animal. I think the graphics on it are kind of weak. But he's nice. And somebody just rang my doorbell. Great. So there's the mansion. Nice. And what rhubarb. Okay. So this is a brand new subdivision that I plan on expanding to with some real nice high-end houses. You come over here into the oak forest, and then there's a wolf. Hi, Mr. Wolf. Go away. You got this private drive. Now, the idea for this house, look at that. It was supposed to be futuristic and funky. Right. So you come out here, do an overview. You come out here, and it was supposed to be a steel framed house that spanned this little canyon and then was elevated from the top. But getting the proportions right is what ended up being the hard part. But it turned out. It's a keeper. So you come in here, you park down here. We need a Porsche. A Porsche. Yes, we need a red Porsche. Because why not? Put that right there. Okay, that's not where I wanted to put it. We want it right there. And he's parked on the grass. So we'll rectify that. Because why not? I'm hearing water. But there's no water over here. Well, yeah, yes and no. Oh, here's the water. Oh, now I can't get up. All right. Cool. So over here, we got this nice little area. Look at this. We have an elevator. Go to the top floor. Let me out. There we go. We have a fox. Nice. It's like a hidden studio. So we're gonna come over here. Well, that sounded like Gary Oldman in Fifth Element when he was walking on the he had like a steel shoe. So we have a kitchen. And it's meant just to be a nice area. It's not a high-end it's not like the mansion. I got gates. Got this nice garden area. You come in, you got a dining room table and a kitchen. Here's access to the bathroom. Of course, everything has to have a washer and dryer. You got to be realistic. And a working shower. And shelving. All pocket doors. Come over here. Now, this is the cool part. Oh, I had preset it up. I had preset it up and it unloaded the chunk. Because we're right across from that house. Cool. That's Dragonfly. We already know what that is. So look at that. We have the mansion over there, and then we have this over here. Cool. Now you can see across the bay. But I had this whole area. It was supposed to be, this theatrical. Wow, look at that. But there's the views that you get. Cool. Now, to go finish this. I'm temporarily using these windows. They look okay. I can't use the gate controller here because I can't hide it. But first world problems. Then you come over here and here's the bedroom. So you got a bedroom. And everything's dark, but it's cool. You got a closet over here. And this leads to the bathroom. So there's 3 ways to get into the bathroom. That solves the, how many bathrooms do you need? And then you just have a real nice, peaceful seating area. And I wanted to make it more dramatic with the support legs coming through the house. So it worked. And you got a nice office area overlooking your gorgeous views of the bay or the lake, whatever it is. Nice little TV area. Then you come out to the picnic area. Just be careful where you walk, because you'll have a real bad day. And then back here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this area yet. But it can lead to a lot of different possibilities. But then you come over here and now you're into the you got the desert biome. So I need to figure out what to do with that. And this is old. This was an old, I was experimenting with something. Oh, with the fertilizer. Is there anything in here? Yes. There's some biofuel. Look at that. 3. Why is it sleeping? Oh, I turned it off. Let's see if it does anything. So we have biogas, and we need to change it to biofuel, and it's sleeping. Don't sleep. Oh, that was on. No, that's off. That's on. Okay. Why? Oh, darn it. What is this? It takes wood and it changes it into gas. There's 2 there. Oh, now it's working. Cool. So let's go back over here. Turn on. Ah, now we're taking the gas and changing it into actual biofuel. Nice. And there's a teleporter. Where are you going? Harvest area 1, harvest area 3. I don't know where that goes anymore. So if we come over here, this is the tube line and the smart line. So this is, oh, this is where, oh, that's right. This will self, tube line harvester stopped. It'll actually harvest the wood around in a 10 by 18, a radius of 10 and an attitude of 18. So that's upwards. Okay. And every time it produces something, it turns this light on. So you can see the bellows working on that. Wow, this is like a Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory machine. But you know what? It's causing some lagging. You know what? We're going to leave it on. Let's get out of here. There we go. Oh, you could see the lag. So I think what we'll do is we're gonna turn these machines off for now. Oh no, turn off. Okay, you're off. And then that's nothing. That's just a detector. Why was that in? Yeah, we're gonna turn that off. You see, that keeps going. What is that? Pusher stopped. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't turn the pushers on. Pusher on standby. What's with these rats? And all these camels. Yeah, we're gonna make everything sleep. I don't know. Should we try this? Well, that was interesting. I must have removed the other one. The destination one. So we don't need that anymore. But we do have 35 liters of biofuel. Cool. So it's gonna be rather interesting. See, I don't know why it does that. Man, there's a lot of rats. I don't like the terrain. That's better. Oh yeah, look at this. We have a vine going to nowhere. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I think I do. Because these aren't, they're not going away. I think somewhere I elevated it. And now we're back at the house. Cool. So that is a look at the new area. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to look at... Yeah, we'll do that. What in the world is... there we go. That was pretty freaky. And there is our thumbnail. Nice. So what I'm trying to do is expand this area, looking for other builds to turn that off. Other builds that are inspiring. But it's kind of cool. So you could, you know, we could put skylights in, all that other fun stuff. So basically what it is just to build something that is just to create. So it does that. And like I said, it's like what the intention is like a getaway studio for somebody. And then you climb into your little Porsche. See, this one we don't need a garage. Because you just park under the house. So this opens up a lot of opportunities to put a house here. And a house here. 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 Let's see, did it stay? Yeah, it stayed green. Cool. But now if I were to put one block in here, that will change. And I can open up this side over here. Nice. So that, what I kind of been doing. I'm not really sure what I want to do with these mountains. Well, not mountains, they're just a hill. And then I can, you know, because I can't go any further. Wow. Oh, that's my mouse acting up. That's not lag. Since I can't go any further north, I could just use this area here as a forest to hide all that. But it works. I am happy with it. So this is going to be the new area. I am seeing, oh, the other thing is, because of the snow, you got this dried vegetation. But we can look at getting rid of that and changing that. Because this whole area was all, if I remember correctly, this area was all snow, and it's all, when I changed the biome, it all kind of regrew. So there is that. We'll go back over to our mansion with our cars. You want to get out, kitty kitty? No? Why can't I pick you up? Oh, you stay there then. You guard the Lamborghini. See, every other block I put the sound in. Except for the marble. I am going to hang out in the game room. Nice. Watch TV. So that is just a quick update of what has been going on, and go from there. So, and I just wanted to get something out of what I was doing. The next video, we will start constructing a new house. All right. So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, build something. Go from there. Until next episode, goodbye.